kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The give to the tailback. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Reads it, fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Fires complete on the crosser. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snags it. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance today.
He's got it all the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll send the tight end in motion. Caught near the sticks. It's Hernandez. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Quick release on the RPO.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Duncan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Duncan.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB?
Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Hernandez. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Finds a little space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. He's in open space downfield. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Hernandez. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Fires to the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. He marched 78 yards down the field, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The play action fake. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richard. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
We're only in the 1st half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hernandez. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw. He's got him. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half.
He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Williams. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hernandez. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Trying play action. Pulls it in. It's Hernandez. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first down. Across the 25, he's got room. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll move the tight end. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. On target to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. From the gun, the ground game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. Ball is loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After the run, now to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's Duncan. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Grab near the marker. It's Duncan. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the RPO, complete. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. To the air on 2nd down. The screen, and watch out. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got his man quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Got it! Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
To the air on first down. Got his man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Look out, he's got room. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.